I'm Lorenzo Brown, and I'm the founder of Is Able Ministries. I'm excited to be a part of this, the 210 project. At the age of 17, I was shot. The bullet went in through the front of my neck, launched in my spinal cord, and instantly paralyzed me from my chest down to my feet. After becoming shot, my family was unable to provide me with the care that I needed. So at the age of 18, I ended up in a nursing home, surrounded by elderly people. The majority of them was in the senile stages of their lives. By way of meeting a very good friend by the name of David Bailey. He and I, we both was quadriplegics, paralyzed from our chest down to our feet. And we was actually having a conversation one day on how a quadriplegic could commit suicide. We said we was gonna blow our brains out, but neither one of us could hold the gun. We said we was going to take an overdose, but neither one of us could take the top off of the pill bottle. We said we was going to cut our wrists, but neither one of us could hold the razor blade. We said we was gonna jump off a building, but we couldn't get to the top of the building. And then one day, we're riding around in our wheelchairs, and we went to an apartment complex next door to the facility that we was in. And Satan gave us the bright idea that we could rent our wheelchairs in the deep end of the swimming pool and drown ourselves. The only thing we needed to do was buckle our seatbelts, and our wheelchairs would serve as an anchor. Well, the next morning we woke up, the both of us had our seatbelts buckled, and we were on our way to drown ourselves in this swimming pool. And that's when I turned to Dave and I said, Dave, why didn't anyone tell us about all of these programs and services that exist before it got to this point? I said, Dave, we need to do something about this. As soon as a purpose was discovered, the desire to live was restored inside of us. We got to the library, we researched how to start a nonprofit organization. And on the very first line, it had, what is the name of your organization? We did not have a name. So we came back, and that night I'm laying in the bed, and the Lord came to me and said, what are you doing? I say, what are we doing, Lord? The Lord said, you're taking the D's out of disabled. And that's how we got the name Is Able. You take the D off the front, you take the D off the back, and you get Is Able. The next morning I woke up, I was so excited to share the news with Dave. And I said, Dave, what are we doing? He said, we'll start a nonprofit organization. I said, I know that, but what are we doing? I said, man, we're taking the D's out of disabled. He said, whoa. I said, we're going to spell it capital I-S dash capital A-B-L-E.